Israel launched on September 16th its long-awaited large-scale offensive in Gaza City with the goal of dealing a final blow to Hamas. In the week leading to the offensive, the Israeli Air Force struck more than 850 targets in the city, with many of the strikes knocking down multi-story buildings which the IDF said were used by Hamas. The intense bombardment was not, however, enough to displace around 1 million Palestinians who had been taking refuge in the city. At the start of the offensive, codenamed Operation Gideon's Chariots B, the IDF estimated that only 400,000 had left Gaza to a designated humanitarian zone in the Strip's south. Despite the major risk to civilians, the Israeli leadership decided to go on with the offensive. In the first hours of the offensive, the IDF's 98th Division entered Gaza City with fire support from the Israeli Air Force and Navy. In addition to the intense strikes, the IDF reportedly detonated several explosive-laden, remote-controlled M113 armored personnel carriers in the Gaza City neighborhoods of Tel El-Hawa and Rimal at the start of the offensive. On September 17th, the IDF said that it struck 150 targets in Gaza City on the first day of the offensive. The military didn't provide any details on its progress. The IDF has not yet faced any resistance in the city from Hamas or any other Palestinian armed faction. However, this may be just a tactic, as these actions have been relying only on ambushes due to their very limited resources. In addition to the offensive in Gaza City, the 99th Division is conducting defensive operations in Israel's buffer zone in northern Gaza, while the Gaza Division is operating in the southern part of the Strip. Palestinian health officials have reported the deaths of more than 100 people since the start of the offensive, including over 80 in Gaza City. The total Palestinian death toll from the Israeli war is now nearly 65,000. In general, the aim of the ongoing attack is to force Hamas to disarm, release all the remaining hostages, and leave Gaza altogether. Defense Minister Israel Katz said that Gaza will be destroyed if Hamas does not agree to surrender. Meanwhile, Prime Minister Benjamin Netanyahu used the offensive as an excuse to skip a scheduled testimony in his corruption trial, which began more than 5 years ago. Talks on a new ceasefire hostage deal, which have been halted since Israel attempted to assassinate the leadership of Hamas in Qatar, will not likely resume. The IDF is certain to capture Gaza City. However, this could take weeks or even months, and it won't necessarily mean the defeat of Hamas.
You just saw what others miss. Subscribe for global headlines and hidden truths every day. This is PulseWire News. Stay curious, stay ahead.